undergoing some renovation.
Renovation, okay. They'll be telling us about the Accra Marathon. I've been joined in the studio by Rat Isaac, Yaute, Ako, Alo, Ako Jr. He's a public relations officer for the Dansoman Keep Fit Club. And also Rat Gertrude Buedu or Buedu.
Buedu. Yeah.
We are gathering 10. She's part of the media team. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the studios of Starr FM.
Thank you very much.
I hope you're all well.
Yeah. You are doing great.
Yes. You see, I was struggling to say the rat.
Yeah.
Yes, I was surprised when I saw it. So, what exactly does it mean, the rat, in addition to your names?
Yeah. So, thank you very much, and good morning to you, your cherished viewers and listeners, all those listening to us via the internet. So we bring you greetings from the executive committee, the members and the senior citizen of Dansoman Club. It's quite interesting. I realized that when you saw the rats, you were looking whether you were seeing some rats. Basically, that is how we are referred to as members.
Okay.
When you actually join the club, you go through a process.
Okay.
Yes. After the process, probably you are inducted into the club. And when you are inducted, you are either referred to as a rat or rabbit. So these two animals are quite unique in their make or in their mate. Very swift. So during the induction ceremony, we are grouped into two, rat and rabbit, as a way of you being active and being attentive.
Okay.
So maybe the instructor will start. That's what we call the mental alertness.
Okay.
So you're not going to predict what I'm going to say, rat or rabbit.
Okay.
So you need to be very attentive. And when the rat is mentioned, the rabbit tends to run after the rabbit and the vice versa. So if you are not inducted fully into the club, you are referred to as a cockroach.
Oh.
So you, for one, you are a cockroach.
How am I a cockroach?
Because you have not gone through, one, you are not a member, two, you have not gone through the needed induction to be inducted into the club. So hence.
But what if I'm a member elsewhere and I also do what I'm doing?
No,
because I'm not your team member,
yes.
You cannot refer to me as that. Yeah. I will disagree vehemently.
Oh, okay. So yes. You only okay. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So since you are outside, you are neither a rat,
none of them,
a rabbit or a cockroach.
None of them. All right. So let's talk about the Accra Marathon. What is the inspiration behind Accra Marathon? Is it the first time you're doing it?
No.
Okay. Which year are you in?
I think we started 1987.
1987. Oh my God! So that is somewhat 37 years ago.
Yeah, 1987. That was when the first race took place.
Okay.
It was even the club members who pulled resources together
to start it.
And let me say a big thank you to Rat Captain Asamoah.
Okay.
He was a pilot with the Ghana Airways.
Okay.
So those times, these are guys who actually had a club at heart.
Okay.
Plus the other senior citizens, talk about Gentete, talk about Karindorf. All these guys were around and probably putting resources together. We had our first race and the second race also came in. That was when the Nestle Ghana came in.
Okay.
Because they also wanted to sell their product and want to be associated with an event which actually sits with their product that they want to sell.
Okay.
And they came in. We had the Milo Marathon for almost like 3 decades, for 30 years. We went off and First National Bank came in. So this is the second edition of First National Bank Accra Marathon.
Okay.
But in a whole, putting Milo together, we almost have 32nd or 35th. Yeah, I need to really get it.
All right. So that is the whole brain.
So the inspiration, yes, as you asked, yes, when our forebearers came in, they decided that they needed to do something to also benefit the country, one, and the community that we also find ourselves. So they developed the idea of bringing on board this race to also unearth talent, basically for the community, Ghana, and Africa as a whole.
Okay.
So it was basically to unearth talent, to also feed the country athletics team. So basically that is the inspiration behind the marathon.
Okay. And let me go to Rat Gertrude at this point in time. Okay, so he mentioned that you took a break at a certain point. Last year was a comeback for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened before you took the break? Did it have anything to do with sponsorship? Or you guys just decided to take a breather?
Yes, it had a lot to do with sponsorship.
Okay.
We didn't have sponsors at that time. And Milo was our sponsors initially.
Yeah.
So when they went off, we went through some struggles to, then we approached FNB.
Okay.
And then they decided to come on board. So when they came on board last year, then we said, let's start all over again. Like, then we commenced from last year again.
Okay.
After the break.
Okay.
So that was how it was.
So how was it? How did it feel to bounce back?
It was lovely, like, because we were off for some time, we're not experiencing it again. It was like everything started all over again.
Fresh. It was like a new experience.
Yes. So it was, last year was fun. People came on board. We had fun. After the race, actually last year was my first time being on field, as in distribution centers.
Okay.
Yes. And it was fun. I was so happy. Yes, it was fun. So that was how it went.
Okay, okay. How else would you describe the experience for you after the bounce back?
It's like a Gentiadada. Do you know Gentiadada? Or you being with your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, and their issues.
Okay.
And
See, like Mumu.
like mobile, yes. And you then you come back. You know the excitement.
The feeling is
The feeling
different thing altogether.
is unexplainable.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
it
rather, if instead of like Mumu, maybe you are married, but then both of you travel. You've been
You
apart,
decide, apart,
and then you reconcile.
Correct. So the excitement you can see, maybe a whole day, you use it for other things. So that was the excitement.
You guys felt.
Yeah, that actually came, and we embraced it so well.
Okay.
You know, initially, due to corporate reasons, maybe a company will decide to sponsor you. Get to by time they need to sit back, take stock, and see how far they have gone.
And
That was what we experienced.
what they have also benefited
Yes,
from it.
that was what we experienced. So for almost like 30 years of sponsoring, they needed to also sit back and look at it. And just as my sister said, the struggle in there. So as a club, we also decided to also take a break, look at it and see. So if this one is going, how well do we also get somebody to also come in? So it took a lot of struggle in there to look for the sponsors to come on board to see how best probably there. So the feeling last year coming back, I mean, it was wow.
Okay.
You see, you could just imagine when we are even training at the grounds, you could see the kids just. Sometimes you even see a kid around the Cafe Club. You want to call the kid and send him to buy something for him. Remember, moya marathon mojai. Now, my friends say mo best my ewa. Yeah, bada most my yanko. So we were like, hey, then it means this thing was really bringing a lot of excitement and smile into the faces of the kids around. And here we are. We have stalled for almost 6-7 years. And the kids were not happy with us. If they had a chance, they would have even staged a demonstration against the Dansoman Cafe. But all in all, it was good to come back. And we say kudos to FNB Bank and other sponsors who came, Belacqua, Glass House, Dano, and the likes. All that insurance who came in to help us with the first edition of First National Bank Accra Marathon.
Okay, so what would you say was your major takeaway from last year's edition?
I think one thing that really struck me so well was when the winner was mentioned. So I was like, wow, for him mounting the stage and realize that yes, we have gotten there.
Who was the winner?
Atia Kogu.
Atia
Kogu is from the upper, is a student of Northern Region, a student in Northern
Is
Region.
He University of Development Studies?
That,
UDS?
UDS.
Yeah. That is where he's based.
Okay.
No, he's based there, but he's a student of Winneba.
Okay, UEW.
Yeah.
Okay.
UEW, yeah.
Okay.
So he's even lucky, and after winning the race this year from 19th to 20th, by kind courtesy of Sanlam Insurance, he's even going to Cape Town to participate in the Cape Town marathon.
Great.
So that was the excitement that actually came or dawned on us. And we're happy to see a whole lot of kids around, the smile on their faces. I think that really struck me as an individual and the club as a whole. And realize that, if for nothing at all, this could be our major achievement. Seeing the kids happy, also satisfying what probably they have also been yearning for. And I think it was a good thing, and we're happy. And we're hoping that this year's own will also be larger and stronger and better, so that at least the kids will also appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of this year's edition, tell us a bit more about it. When is it taking place? Yes, Gertrude?
On the 12th of October this month.
On the 12th of October.
So we have like 8 or 7 days more to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
12th of October.
Yes, 12th
okay.
of October.
And what is the process for people to participate or register? What will take place?
Okay, so with the registration process, it's very simple. All you need to do is to dial star 713 star 33 star 11 hash on all networks.
I think you should take it slower.
Okay, star 713 star 33 star 11 hash.
Okay.
On all networks. You can also visit graphiconline.com.
Okay.
Yes, www.graphiconline.com or www.accramarathon.com. And you can also walk to Dansoman Kifet premises. You can register there.
Okay.
Or visit any F&B branches. You can also register.
Okay. Is there a difference between last year's mode of registration and this year's?
Last year.
Okay.
Okay, so last year, yes, the registration. You see, last year we did more of the online, but we realized that though people actually got to do that, and we also concentrated more at our grounds.
Yes.
We realized no, we are not actually getting the number.
Okay.
So we need to expand it. That is why we have brought on board the short code.
Okay.
Go to the branches. Now, even the schools, we've selected almost about 30 second cycle institutions.
Okay.
And we've have other contact persons over there to also help with the registration. And now, the biggest selling paper in Ghana, Daily Graphic, it's in there. And when you buy the paper or you go online, probably you also be directed as to how you can also.
Okay, so can you run us through, like in detail, what the registration process entails?
Yeah, so I think when you log on, okay, let me take graphiconline.com. So when you enter www.graphiconline.com/Accra Marathon, you'll be entered. You have category of the races. We have the kiddie race, which is for kids between 10 and 13. It's there. We have the junior race for kids below 20 years. It's also there. We have the corporate run or the fun run, which is basically for those in the corporate setup. And we also have volunteers. Yeah, so we have 4 categories in there that you take. So it's very simple. Less than 2 minutes, you should be done with the registration.
Okay.
You go to the FMB, all branches. The hard copy is there. You go to the schools, even come to Dansoman Kife premises. The hard copy is there to also register you. And there's also a disclaimer in there which talks about the aspect of medicals.
Okay.
If you are really suffering from a particular illness, so that you assent your consent to it before you even sign on.
And do you do any form of medical evaluation?
I think the consent form is enough process for you to really get some of these issues addressed.
All right. And from what I understand, you are not doing your usual, is it 42 to?
Yeah, 42.2.
Yes, 42.2.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the international standard. So the main idea was that this year we are really focusing on the kids race.
Okay.
Because we realize that Ghana here, I don't know, it's because Dansoman Kife Club Accra Marathon went out. That is why we are not performing so well in our athletics. Because those times, the likes of Amegashi, the likes of Atia, the likes of other guys who were actually into the race, who were getting and feeding the national athletics team. Because we went off, you can see that when we go, if it's participation, we do participate, but talk about medals. But I think all in all, and we are also happy that GAA is also with us. They are also helping us organize this. And so the concentration now is on the junior race, the below 20 years. We want to groom them and feed them and get them ready for the 42.2. Oh. And this year happens to be our 40th anniversary. Okay. And the idea of this race, basically from our forefathers, was to really groom the young ones on earth talent. So basically, we are doing this thing to honor our forefathers and also set a stage to groom the young ones so that the 42.2 will get quite a number of them too.
All right. And so what should the participants expect this year?
As in the rewards?
Beyond the rewards, what should, but we can start with the rewards and then what they should also expect in participating.
Okay, so with the rewards, we have cash prizes.
Okay.
And
okay, yes.
So for the reward, last year we did a lot. The winner for the 42.2 took almost 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cash prize?
Cash prize. That was last year.
Okay.
But this year we are not doing the
cash prize.
No, we are not doing the 42.2.
Okay.
So I think the junior race also took quite an amount, and there were other products from our sponsors.
Okay.
The concentration is not even rewarding the athletes alone, but I want to extend it to even their school.
Okay.
Developmental fee in a way paying, because the school one way has also impacted and also contributed to the person's where the person has gotten to in terms of training and building and the disciplinary issues that they've taken the person through. So the schools will also enjoy some prizes. Even the last year, the one who won, who took the opportunity to even also presented some desktop computers to the school. So which means that the concentration is not actually, or the enjoyment is not going to be for only the athletes, but the school will also enjoy. So our sponsors will also come in with their products, the also electrical appliances, the insurance. And one thing that it's so good that we need to also drum home is that all the athletes who will be participating are going to be insured. Because we have Holland Insurance who is going to insure each and every athlete. We are not praying for any injury, but at the end of the day, should it happen, you are covered by our insurance company, Holland, who is actually in there to sponsor each and every athlete who will be participating in this year.
All right. What are the fun elements that participants should expect?
Oh, there will be a lot of fun in there. There will be performances. We are also trying to see, since the corporates will be coming, some of them will be coming with their kids.
Okay.
We are also planning to see if we can have a bouncy castle in there so that you come. But the corporate, they should also know that you can even come park your car quietly at the grounds, and we will chauffeur you. We will chauffeur you to the starting point. So for the 15 kilometers, we are starting from Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay.
So we're running through High Street to Buko Marina, to Kolebu, to Salvation Army, to Zongo Junction, through Flamingo traffic light. Then we'll take our right hand to Kaneshi First Light. Okay. Then we'll be facing Flamingo traffic light again. Then before that, we'll take our right turn through the Mata Eco Pharmacy to Asorada Home, through to Zodiac MTN, office to Dansoman roundabout. Then we end it at Dansoman Kifit Club.
Okay.
For the 5 kilometers, we will start at Regent University through to Regent, the old Regent.
The old Regent,
University,
okay.
the old Regent.
Because there's one around on the Kaswa
no.
highway.
Really a female, a former one.
Okay.
Then through to the Kaneshi First Light, to Mata Echo, to Zodiac, and so on. So there will be a lot of fun in.
And the kiddie one?
The kiddie one, that's where it's starting, the Regent.
They'll start from Regent.
The Regent, yeah.
What's the age range for the kiddie one?
10 and 30. 5 kilometers. And
it's not that far.
It's not far.
Okay. If you say so.
And then that is where the corporates are also starting.
Okay.
So you, for one, I'll monitor you. So I'll run with you small, then we'll walk small. Run, So make sure that. But it's fun. But during our great walk, for instance, we have quite a number of our old folks, 70 years, 80
joining
years.
In.
Yeah, doing the 10 kilometers.
Okay.
This is fine.
We'll try.
They should come around and have fun.
Okay.
There'll be a lot of fun.
It's open to as long as you register. If you don't register, you can come and observe, right?
You can come.
Okay, all right. Do you have any final words?
You can come and observe. It's not because you will come and observe. You are come to participate and observe as well.
But you can
observe.
You
want to run away.
You can observe and give people fans. It adds to the color.
Okay.
Yeah. So any final words?
Yeah. So we want to say a very big thank you to EIB. EIB has been so wonderful to us, and I'm not saying because my special assistant is here, Ezra, but I think EIB has done so well. We are most grateful to them. Other media partners, multimedia, we are so grateful to them. GTV, Max TV, Max FM, I think they've been wonderful. And to our headline sponsor, FMB, we say thank you to you for being there, holding us to get us through this wonderful event. Dano Belakwa Active, I think that is the product that is actually sponsoring us at this time. Glass House, we say thank you. Belakwa, Glass House, Holland Insurance, and all our sponsors, FMB, we say thank you. And graphic communication, wow. So get your graphic today, and the registration actually continues over there.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rat Isaac Yaute Ako Jr., Public Relations Officer for the Dansoman Kifit Club, and then Rat Gertrude Wedu. She is she's a team member of the media
and
team.
Special assistant to the PR.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fantastic. Thank you all very much, and all the best on the 11th, right?
On the 12th.
12th rather. Yeah. 12th of October.
Yes.
All right. So please do the needful and then go and participate.
It's waiting for you too.
No, Allah, you'd see me.